Welcome to your deep dive. Today we're going to crack open this really incredible audiobook all about training your mind for success.
That's right.
Buckle up, though, because we're not just talking about, like, checking goals off a list.
Right.
This is about, like, who you become in the process.
Yeah.
And how all that, like, inner transformation can impact every area of your life, even your career.
That's exactly it. And we're going to break down those practical strategies that, super successful people use.
Right.
The kind of stuff that helps you go from just dreaming about a business to actually building one.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the audiobook kicks off with this idea that success is about transformation, not just the destination,
Right.
And it reminded me of that story that was in the book about the $1 million goal.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't about the money itself.
It was about the growth that it took to get there.
Yeah.
Think about the dedication to build a business.
Yeah.
Every single step, every challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Every late night.
Yeah.
It all shapes you into a different person.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of person who can handle the demands of being an entrepreneur.
It really is about, like, pushing past your comfort zone, demanding more of yourself. I know a lot of people listening have probably thought about starting a business.
Right.
So think about your goals. Are they big enough to really stretch you? Are they aligned with the kind of life that you really want to build?
That's a great point. That's like the first shift that we need to make, understanding that success, whether it's launching a business or really anything else, it's about who you become along the way.
Right.
It's about developing the mindset, the resilience, the grit that sets successful entrepreneurs apart from everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So speaking of mindset, the audiobook goes deep into the power of visualization.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't just some fluffy concept, right?
No.
This is like training your brain for success.
Exactly. It's like planting a seed. The book uses that analogy. Every time you vividly picture your success, say like running your own thriving business, you're watering that seed.
That's so good.
And it's not just about like the end result,
Right.
It's about visualizing like each step, the hard work, even the obstacles.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting for me, at least.
Okay.
By doing that, your brain actually starts to recognize opportunities.
Yeah.
Even when they're, like, disguised as challenges.
That's right.
It's almost like mental rehearsal for the real deal.
Exactly. And when you can actually see those opportunities, then you're way more likely to take action, to make that leap towards building the business you've always envisioned.
I love that. Now, this next part, I think, is so important.
Okay.
This is something that really resonated with me. The audiobook completely debunks the myth of overnight success.
Yes.
And it emphasizes the power of consistency.
Love it. It's about those small, consistent actions you take every day.
Yeah.
Showing up for your business, even when it's tough, even when you don't see those immediate results,
Right. And think about it, working on your business, even just 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
That adds up to a massive amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
Over a year.
Huge.
And all those small steps,
Yeah.
they build momentum.
Mm.
They create a foundation for lasting success.
The author uses this great metaphor.
Okay.
Consistency is like planting seeds.
Okay.
You don't see the sprout right away.
Right.
But if you keep watering it, if you keep nurturing it,
Yeah.
eventually it will grow.
It will.
The key is to trust the process.
Yes.
To have faith in your vision even when things get tough. And that trust, that unwavering belief in yourself and your business, it's like so crucial when you're facing all those distractions that come with building something new.
Yeah. This is something I think a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs really struggle with.
Oh, yeah.
Staying focused in a world that's constantly, like, vying for our attention.
Absolutely. The audiobook explains that our brains are literally wired for novelty.
Yeah.
So these distractions, they're like little dopamine hits, and they can totally derail even the best intentions.
It's so true. It's like we're almost programmed to get sidetracked.
Yeah.
Especially when things get challenging or we hit a roadblock, in our business.
Right. But here's the good news.
Okay.
Focus is a skill you can train.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's like a muscle you can strengthen over time.
Okay.
The audiobook gives us some really practical techniques for doing that.
Okay, like what? Give us the goods.
Well, one that really stood out to me was time blocking.
Okay.
It's about scheduling specific blocks of time just dedicated to focused work on your business. So you're proactively planning your day, and creating boundaries around your most important tasks.
So instead of letting the day control you, you're taking control of your schedule.
Exactly.
And making sure those crucial business building activities actually get done.
Yes.
I love that.
And another technique the audiobook mentions is the Pomodoro technique.
Okay.
Have you heard of that one?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so it involves working in these focused bursts, like maybe 25 minutes, followed by a short break.
Okay.
It's a great way to break down those larger tasks into more manageable chunks,
Yeah.
and it prevents burnout, you know?
Yes, and I think that's so important, especially when you're first starting out and feeling overwhelmed
Yeah.
by everything that needs to be done.
Yeah, it can feel like a lot.
It can.
But these techniques make building a business feel less daunting,
Right.
more achievable.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so speaking of challenges,
Yes.
the audiobook really reframes the way we think about adversity.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, it suggests that those setbacks and obstacles that we all face, especially as entrepreneurs, there are actually opportunities for growth.
It's so true. The author shares a personal story
Yes.
about losing everything and rebuilding even stronger.
I love that story.
Yeah, it's really powerful.
It is.
And the point isn't to like glorify struggle or anything. It's just to recognize that challenges are inevitable, especially on the entrepreneurial journey.
Yeah.
The key is to shift our perspective, you know,
Yeah.
and to see these challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones.
So instead of getting discouraged when things go wrong,
Right.
we can ask ourselves, what is this teaching me?
Yeah.
How can I use this experience to become a better, more resilient entrepreneur?
Love it. That's such a powerful mindset shift.
It is.
When you adopt that mindset, then you're way more likely to persevere, to keep pushing forward, even when you face obstacles, because you know those challenges are shaping you into the kind of leader your business needs.
Okay, so we've talked about mindset visualization, consistency focus, and even reframing adversity.
Yeah.
But there's another key element that I really wanted to touch on from the audiobook,
Okay.
and that's positive thinking.
Ah.
And I know that sometimes that phrase gets a bad rap.
Yeah, it can sound a little cheesy.
It can, but hear me out.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's not about being delusional or ignoring legitimate problems. It's about understanding that your thoughts literally shape your reality.
That's a good point.
If you're constantly focusing on what could go wrong,
Yeah.
you're more likely to attract negativity and self-sabotage your efforts.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
It is. It's about choosing to focus on the possibilities, the potential for success, even in the face of challenges.
And gratitude plays a huge role here.
Yes.
The audiobook encourages us to focus on what we already have,
Right.
on the resources and opportunities that are available to us, rather than dwelling on what we lack.
I love that. It's so easy to get caught up in the I'll be happy when trap,
Oh, yeah,
especially as entrepreneurs.
for sure.
We're always driving for more, for bigger, for better.
Always reaching for that next milestone.
Right. But when you actually take the time to appreciate what you already have,
Yeah.
it shifts your energy, your
Yeah.
perspective.
It shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance,
Exactly.
which is a fundamental mindset shift for any successful entrepreneur.
And speaking of abundance, the audiobook also talks about cultivating a wealth mindset.
Oh, okay.
And this isn't about greed or materialism.
Yeah.
It's about recognizing the limitless opportunities that are out there and developing the mental habits to tap into them.
It's about believing that success, that financial abundance is possible for anyone,
Yes,
not just a select few.
I love that.
It's about seeing yourself as capable of building a thriving business, a business that not only generates wealth, but also aligns with your purpose and your values.
It's about taking ownership of your financial future
Yes,
and recognizing the power you have to create the life you want.
absolutely.
And that, to me, is incredibly empowering.
It is. It ties back to what we were discussing earlier, you know, about investing in yourself,
Yeah.
about dedicating time and energy to building your business.
Right.
Every step you take, every skill you learn, every connection you make, it's an investment in your future success.
And when we talk about investing in yourself,
Yeah.
we can't overlook the role of failure. It's something every entrepreneur faces at some point. And the audiobook does a fantastic job of reframing failure
Yeah.
as like an essential part of the success journey.
It's so easy to get caught up in that fear of failure, you know?
Right.
Especially when you're putting your heart and soul into building something new.
Hmm.
But the truth is, everyone fails.
Yeah.
Even the most successful entrepreneurs.
It's part of the process.
It is. And what I love about this section of the audiobook
Yeah.
is it encourages us to see failure not as the setback, but as an opportunity.
It's a chance to learn to adapt, to refine your approach.
Exactly.
The most successful entrepreneurs are often the ones who have like failed the most
Yeah.
because they've learned those valuable lessons from those experiences.
Right.
And they've used that knowledge to build stronger, more resilient businesses.
That's the key right there.
So it's not about avoiding failure. It's about embracing it as a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
It's about developing that growth mindset, that unwavering belief in your ability to learn and adapt and come back stronger.
And that ties into another key concept from the audiobook,
Okay.
the importance of self-reflection.
You know, that's something I've always struggled with, to be honest.
Yeah.
Taking the time to like really step back and analyze my actions, my decisions, my thought patterns.
It can be uncomfortable.
It can be, but it's so important for growth,
Look,
right?
it is. The audiobook really emphasizes journaling as a powerful tool
Okay.
for personal and professional development.
Mm.
It's a way to process your emotions, to gain clarity on your goals, to identify patterns in your thinking and behavior.
And once you've identified those patterns,
Yeah.
you can start to make more intentional choices. You can start to create positive change.
It's like having this direct line to your subconscious,
Yes,
which for an entrepreneur, that can be so valuable.
it can. And it allows you to like track your progress, see how far you've come, celebrate your wins.
Right. And those wins, those small victories along the way,
Yeah.
those are crucial for maintaining motivation and momentum.
Yes, especially when you're building a business.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
Oh, yeah.
Mindset visualization, consistency focus, adversity positive thinking, wealth, mindset failure, and self-reflection.
Phew. Anything else?
Oh yeah, there's more.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a complete guide to success without talking about routines.
Okay.
The audiobook really emphasizes the power of building a success routine
Oh, I love
that
it.
sets you up for success on a daily basis.
I was fascinated by this concept.
Yeah.
It's about creating a structure, a framework that supports your goals
Mm-hmm.
and aligns with your vision for your business and your life.
Exactly. It's about starting your day with purpose, setting clear priorities,
Yeah.
and incorporating time for learning, reflection, and even those essential self-care activities that keep you energized and focused.
It's not about being rigid.
No.
It's about creating a routine that works for you, for your lifestyle, for your business.
Exactly. Flexibility is key. But speaking of flexibility,
Okay.
let's talk about another crucial skill for success, adaptability.
You mean the ability to like embrace change and thrive in the face of uncertainty,
That's it.
which for an entrepreneur is pretty much a daily requirement,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much. The business world is constantly evolving,
It is.
and the ability to adapt is what separates those who succeed from those who get left behind.
So true. It's about being open to new ideas, being willing to pivot when necessary,
Mm-hmm.
reframing challenges as opportunities for growth and innovation.
And surrounding yourself with people who embrace change,
Yeah.
people who challenge you to grow,
Mm-hmm.
who support your vision even when things get tough.
It's about creating an ecosystem that fosters adaptability,
Yes.
encourages you to step outside of your comfort zone.
That's where the magic happens.
It is. So we've talked about adaptability. Any other like key ingredients for that success recipe?
Right. We can't forget about patience.
Patience, the ability to like play the long game
Yes.
and stay committed to your vision even when progress feels slow.
Because let's be honest, building a business takes time. It takes effort. It takes unwavering dedication.
The audiobook emphasizes that real success, lasting success, it doesn't happen overnight.
It doesn't.
It's about shifting our mindset from short-term thinking to long-term thinking.
Love it. It's about trusting the process
Yeah.
and focusing on those small, consistent actions that build momentum over time.
It's about celebrating those wins along the way
Yes,
and recognizing that setbacks are inevitable, but they don't define the journey.
they don't. And that can be tough,
It can.
especially in a world that often glorifies instant gratification and those overnight success stories.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's where the power of gratitude and mindfulness comes in.
So true.
Focusing on what we already have, appreciating the journey, staying present in the moment. These practices help us stay grounded. They help us cultivate patience. And they remind us why we started this journey in the first place.
That connection to your why, to
Yeah.
the reason you're building this business, that's what fuels your passion, your perseverance, your ability to keep going even when things get tough.
That's so important. And I think that segues perfectly into another important topic, mentorship.
Yes. The audiobook really highlights the transformative impact of having a mentor, someone who has walked the path before you, who can offer guidance, encouragement, and a different perspective.
It's about finding someone who aligns with your values,
Yeah.
who believes in your vision, who has achieved the kind of success that you aspire to.
And it's about being open to feedback, being willing to be challenged to step outside your comfort zone.
It's about building a relationship based on trust and mutual respect.
A good mentor can provide invaluable insights, accountability, and even access to new opportunities.
They can help you navigate those inevitable challenges. They can celebrate your wins with you.
Yeah.
And they can remind you of your potential, even when you doubt yourself.
That kind of support can be game-changing.
It can.
Well-
Okay, so as we wrap up our deep dive into this incredible audiobook,
Yes.
I think it's important to touch on one final concept: legacy.
Legacy. The idea of creating something that positively impacts others. That extends beyond our own personal achievements.
It's about contributing to something greater than ourselves, whether it's through our business, through mentorship, through philanthropy,
Yeah.
or simply through the way we live our lives.
It's about defining our values and aligning our actions with the legacy we want to create.
It's about recognizing that success isn't just about what we achieve, but about the positive impact we have on others.
That's a powerful thought.
It is. So after this deep dive, what stands out to you? What's one strategy from this audiobook that you can apply today to start training your mind for success, to take that next step towards building the business and the life you've always envisioned?
Remember, success isn't a destination. It's a journey of continuous growth and learning. It's about embracing the challenges, celebrating the wins, and never losing sight of your vision.
And as you embark on this journey, remember you don't have to do it alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you, who support your growth.
So take that first step. Start visualizing your success. Commit to those small, consistent actions, and never underestimate the power of your mind to create the life you want.
Until next time, happy learning.